you. You're welcome.
This is a typical morning for mom of two, Christina Allwater. But she knows all too well that any normal day can take a turn.
I started feeling the pain kind of like go up into my jaw, go down my arm, and that's when I kind of knew like this isn't heartburn, like something's going on.
Her hands went cold. Out of concern, her sisters called 911.
I will never forget the doctor was at the foot of the bed and she grabbed my foot and she's like, "You're having a heart attack."
What she thought was a panic attack was a spontaneous coronary artery dissection. She was only 35 years old.
The wall of your arteries literally peel. So it's not, there's no like buildup, there's no plaque or anything. It just spontaneously dissects.
She had 4 stents and a balloon pump put into her heart, then went through cardiac rehab for 12 weeks.
I couldn't pick up my son, which was so hard because he was only 1.5 years. So I couldn't pick him up for a couple of weeks. I'd get really out of breath just walking up the stairs.
Nearly 45% of women over the age of 20 are living with some form of cardiovascular disease.
Women have unique risk factors throughout their lifespan that men do not, related to having adverse pregnancy outcomes, such as having a history of preeclampsia, having an early menopause, and other female risk factors, we see with polycystic ovary syndrome.
The cardiologist says these risk factors can linger for decades, even after giving birth. Now, when it comes to symptoms of having a heart attack,
the most common presenting symptom is chest pain, chest discomfort, and that sometimes can feel like a pressure, a band, a squeezing in the chest. High cholesterol, LDL cholesterol, is really, still a major risk factor for heart disease.
But SCAD, what Christina had, is a different story. It's still unclear if it's linked to genetics, and the cause is unknown.
And particularly with SCAD, they don't even really believe that they could be having a heart attack because they may be younger, may not have high blood pressure, high cholesterol. We think that the risk is due to an underlying abnormality in the artery.
But through the unknown, Christina has been able to find support through her family.
Blue. That's blue.
And heart health community.
It's so inspiring to hear that I'm not fighting this alone. I'm so big on advocating for your health. Like if something doesn't feel right, no matter how like silly it might sound, like go get checked because you just don't know.